everybody. And thank you again for joining Tuesdays with Ro. Today, we bring you our guest is Rafael Romero of Falco Systems. And Rafael has, I would say he's got a story to tell us. First of all, going from internal audit and doing his internal audit stuff and getting into the high tech of technology, facial recognition. So it'll be interesting to hear what he has to say. But welcome, Rafael. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself so people can get to know Rafael Romero, Rafa Romero?
Uh, No, thank you, Rogelio Lopez, for the opportunity to be on your show and to share my journey with your audience. I am Rafael Romero. I'm from Venezuela. I've been in Chicago since the year 2000. My job brought me to Chicago in the year 2000. My internal audit job, and it's been quite of a journey. Work for big corporations, big consulting firms. I work for Deloitte. I work for Horizon Therapeutics. I work for PricewaterhouseCoopers, Expedia, just to mention a few. My background, like I say, is mainly in finance and accounting, but I have the ability beyond that to connect with people. I'm a connector by nature. I'm just like my mom.
That's good.
And yeah, just one day, uh, just get a phone call from my co-founder. He used to be the chief information officer at Chicago Department of Aviation. He was responsible for the technology at O'Hare and Midway. His name is Diego Ferrer, and here I am.
Very good, very good. I saw, you mentioned you're a connector, and it looked like at one point you worked at the connectory, so that worked pretty well, right? You did some, would you do consulting
Mhm.
for the connectory, or how did you get involved there?
Yeah, well, this is the connectivity is an Internet of Things IoT innovation center that is powered by the German company Bosch, and they only take a few limited number of companies that are into the software world, specifically into connecting appliances, hardware to the web, be it to
Okay,
the cloud, via technology. So it's Internet of Things. In this case, like a picture, you're at home, and if you are in Guadalajara and you have your mom at home, and you're there for travel, and you wanna adopt the thermostat, you can do it from Guadalajara through your phone and connect to your home. So that's IoT, Internet of Things technology. So
okay,
in our case, we are a device hardware, which is a tablet that
mm,
connects to the internet and gives you access to airplanes. So connectivity, it was just I was just a member, but
mhm.
I was also I was like ambassador for the connectivity, and just bringing a lot of people for tours and just showing them the power of Bosch, the power of connectivity.
Okay, very good. No, that's great. I mean, like I said, it related to your description of you're a connector at the connectory. So, all right. So you moved on, or you're still doing internal work, but now you have a new project and with Diego Ferrer and some other
Mhm.
folks that you have with in Falco Systems. Talk to us about that. What is it that you guys are working on? I know that I saw a presentation you all did last week. So tell us about
Mm,
what you're up to and what is the big project
yeah,
there.
yeah. If you don't mind, Rogelio, I can show you the 30, 40 seconds video, and then I can talk about that.
Okay. All right.
Is
Sounds
that
good.
cool?
Yeah.
Let's watch a video here. It's called a cool video that's on the internet, on YouTube. Okay. You see my screen?
Yeah, you can see it.
I don't think I have to make it too big because I can't like that. You hear that? Yeah,
Yep.
right.
Sound is there.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you see me
Yep,
now?
we got you.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. 1 second. Okay. So what you saw that was a person no longer having to show the boarding pass physically, or having to show your ID or passport. I don't know. This is something that is becoming more uh, mainstream in
Hmm.
the airports in the US, and it's basically um, facial recognition technology that is used for international flights.
Right.
It's at the gate. It's not when you arrive at the airport. It's not clear, and it's not TSA, but it's at the gate. So this technology has a couple of things. One is expedite boarding, so it makes the boarding process quicker. We estimate that it saves between 10 to 20 minutes boarding per plane. Uh, and as you know, airlines, they make money by flying airplanes. So
Hmm.
the quicker they can take off, the more money they can make, as well as the airports. The airports want to get um, airplanes in and out. It's like an inventory. The longest that you take for one airplane, the longer way. Therefore, everything gets delayed. So, my company, we provide technology that expedite boarding process for international flights, and this is something that was created by Congress through a mandate that states that airports and airline are going to have to start in compliance with facial recognition technology for departing flights with international destination.
Is that now you mentioned international flights? Is it just international destinations that you're looking to implement this, or is this also something that is being looked at for domestic flights?
Yeah, right now it's just the CBP, Custom Border Protection. They just there's time to apply, implement this for international flights. But I we think that in the next few years, 2 3 years, is also gonna apply to domestic. The idea is just to expedite boarding, and also it's more secure.
Okay.
Because right now you have your boarding pass on your phone, it's QR code. I'm Rafael, and for some reason I gave my phone to Rogelio, and Rogelio is going to Punta Cana, and I'm going to Guadalajara. For some reason, I ended up with Rogelio's cell phone. Instead of going to my destination, I go to the next one.
Hmm.
And by just having the QR code, I can just board an airplane. We can switch, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's creates
Oh,
a problem, you know.
yeah. Well, I know I recall seeing something in the news, I think around Christmas time, that somebody was taking pictures of somebody's boarding pass and using that to get on the plane instead. So uh,
Wow.
yeah,
Uh,
it's good that
yeah.
that you have this type of technology ahead of time. What is now? I recall that at one point when I came back from Mexico, or I don't know where I was coming from. I think it
Mhm.
was in Dallas, and as soon as you walk in, they did have the facial recognition at checkpoint. So this
Mhm.
is this in addition to that that you're adding, or is this something that you're looking to promote as well to uh, provide
Okay.
at
Yeah.
checkpoints?
So right now it's mainstream, and it's very it's taking place at the moment at any airport in the U.S. with arriving passengers from an international destination. They have to go to global entry, which
Hmm.
is the facial recognition, and you have to register for that, or you have to use your normal security checkpoint. So when the officer checks your boarding pass, checks your passport, what he also he takes a little camera, and he what he's doing is actually he's doing the facial recognition,
Okay.
comparing your face with the gallery that is kept very secret, very um, uh, detailed and very meticulous by Custom Border Protection.
Mhm.
That gallery is only for purpose of facial recognition, entry and exit. The gallery is created by the moment that you update your passport.
Okay.
You create your passport, you update your passport, you submit a picture, and that picture goes to the gallery. Uh, and and uh, they got pictures gets deleted between 24 hours.
Okay, so it's a temporary file. After the trip is done, it gets deleted. It doesn't the personal information doesn't get out there, it doesn't stay out in the cloud. It's just temporary. Okay.
Mhm.
How is the competition on this? I mean, what are you, when you look at setting up something, you look at a SWOT analysis. What's your strengths, your weakness, your opportunities, threats? What are your challenges that you foresee coming on this? What are the things that you're looking to overcome and get this thing out
Yeah,
and
well,
running?
one of the challenges that we have is that we're just a small team, or of we're six of us, three
Mhm.
partners, and we got actually four business advisors. We have over 50 years of combined airline and airport experience. Uh, what uh, what we're trying to bring is we're trying to be more uh, use less hardware and more. Um, we're trying to bring the cost down to do this
Mhm.
technology. Right now, for international flights, there's all these large contracts to are given to two or three players in the U.S. And they have to have this tablet, and they have to have this like table, this arm
Mhm.
that costs a lot of money. The hardware in the next once it gets installed in 1 or 2 years needs to get replaced. So it's very expensive. What Falco is doing is we're just bringing the cost down by not having to have a tablet. So there's
Mhm.
no need to have a tablet, and we think that just by having a cell phone, smartphone, iOS or Android that is assigned to a particular gate, the cell phone is owned by American or United or any other airline. That cell phone will be used to scan passengers' face
Mhm.
for international flights, not having to need the hardware or all the expensive equipment. We work with resellers that have a 16 contract. For example, I'll give you an example. It's just an example. It's Siemens have a big
Mhm.
contract in O'Hare Airport, and we're in a position that we're gonna get into, um, for example, a contract, a reseller contract with Siemens, and Siemens just will open the door for us. We don't have to go to a loan request for proposal process, and we don't need the tablet, like I say.
Mhm.
Our solution, Falco solution, works in Android and iOS.
Okay. Very good. So it's definitely the great opportunity there to lower the cost of overall for the airlines and as well as the equipment that needs to be handled. That's
Hmm.
a good opportunity. What
Hmm.
what other things do you foresee Falco Systems or what else is Falco Systems working on right now that you
Uh,
guys are thinking about?
yeah, can I show you another video?
Yep.
Okay, this is the next solution that right now is a prototype, but this is something that is coming in the next few months. And this technology, nobody in the world has this technology, and we believe that this is gonna be really impactful. And let me show you this right now. Let me know when you see my screen.
Yep. We can see it.
Falco Systems offers state of the art face recognition technology by using smart glasses to allow passengers to board a plane without using a boarding pass. The process is as follows. 1. Passengers arrive at the gate and approach the gate attendant who is wearing smart glasses. 2. The attendant uses the smart glasses to scan the faces of the passengers. The system compares the passenger's face to a database of registered passengers and pulls up the passenger's information, including passenger's name and seat assignment. This information is then transmitted to the departing control system, checking the passenger in. 3. The passenger proceeds to board the plane without the need for a physical boarding pass. All these steps just take a few seconds and allows for a streamlined and efficient boarding process, reducing the need for paper boarding passes and increasing the accuracy and speed of passenger identification and check-in.
It's state of the art, next generation, right? The things that we would see in I'll age myself by saying, things that you would see in Get Smart or 007. You're coming up with those things right now.
It's coming up. Yeah, it's just Diego is my co-founder. He's just a genius. He's truly a genius. It's Venezuelan like us, and just again, it's just hardware. In this case, it's smart glasses that is assigned to a gate,
Mhm.
and by just making eye contact, you can just go ahead and proceed with boarding. It's less intrusive. You no longer have to. You won't longer will gonna have to stop in front of a tablet by just making eye contact. Let's say, Rogelio, you work for Southwest, and I'm going to um, London, and you make eye contact with me. The glasses are owned by the airline,
Okay.
and they're assigned to the particular gate. And you take these smart glasses, you put it on, and you can see a green dot that tells you that you can also see my little face, and you can see that the particular individual, in this case me, I'm okay to board, and it takes about 3 seconds.
Wow.
So we believe that this will be the next solution for Falco. And again, it is an idea, it's a prototype, but I think it's quite cool.
No, definitely. So, how did this start out? How did your group get together? Did you guys say, we got to do this? What was that? What was that conversation like with your group of partners and founders that you decided that this was a great opportunity and something you can
For
provide
the whole company, or for the smart
for your
glasses?
company, for Falco?
Oh, yeah. Well, so this is the inspiration of Falco is Diego Ferrer. Diego Ferrer, like I mentioned, it used to be the former chief information officer for O'Hare International Airport and Midway Airport, and he and his team were during COVID-19 were able to develop and implemented the existing face recognition technology out here for international departure flights. So right now, the technology that it's at any gate with the international destination was implemented by Diego Ferrer while
Okay.
he was a CIO. He's no longer a CIO. He left about 2 years ago, and he is the one that inspired me to pursue this journey. Um, and we just believe that there is opportunity not only for face recognition. We're a biometric company, and the
Okay.
biometric, you have eyes, you have voice, you have face, you have fingerprints. Right now, we just only focuses on face recognition, but Diego is somebody that I know for over 15 years, and somebody that I consider to be a mentor and a good friend, and he's the one that inspired me to pursue this. And we opened the company, and we'd use a different solution deck, different codes, but same results. So we did not use any of the existing technology because it's proprietary of O'Hare Airport, but we use different codes, different technology decks, like I say, and then at the end of the day, it's the same solution.
Now, do you foresee that this growing beyond the airport security side or beyond the airport checkpoints? I mean, I can imagine that you can look at this for, I don't know, not voter registration, but when people go vote, that they can align to themselves so that acknowledge who the person is,
Yeah.
so lower the number of people.
Yeah, about a month ago, I went to McCormick Place for a trade show called Automate. Automate is a trade show that of supply chain industry, demonstration of robotics, a lot of technology, and the first day, you have to see the line. You have to see the line. Oh, it's just unbelievable. This unbelievable amount of wasted time that people have to go to check in at the conference. We believe that by just having um, just like a terminal, like a kiosk, you can scan your face and you can print your own badge, and you can grab your own badge and put it in the the ID case, and then put it on and move on. So that would be one use. But another use is that we were also become um, we became aware is the use of face recognition for checking at hotel and for checking at airline lounges.
Right.
So what happened right now because of COVID-19, uh, people are now um, going to the lounges, not like before. Before they used to go there quick for like an hour and a half before the flight or so. And now people are just actually arriving at the lounges at the airports maybe like 4 hours. And the problem is that's creating a bottleneck because people are just pretty much camping, and the access to those lounges are only done via QR codes. And when you do QR codes, again, Rogelio has a QR code, and I have a QR code. And where I can borrow, I can use Rogelio's QR code, and I can just access to the airline lounge.
Mhm.
By having this technology, there's no way for you to get out. And another use that we were approached about 3 months ago is the use of the face recognition for boarding private jets.
Okay. Right.
We were approached by the MIA, the Miami International Airport, Director of Innovation, and then we were able to connect to the Coastal Border Protection Gallery because we're sponsored by MIA Airport. And to make the long story short, we right now are ready to uh, be a company that provides facial recognition for boarding jets uh, at any major airport. Right now, my company is pre-revenue, so we're still looking for the first customer, but it's just a matter of time. We finished that solution maybe a month ago, and we're talking to airports, private airports operators, and we have a meeting scheduled next week with the head of the chief information officer at MIA Airport.
Very good. Well, congratulations and good luck with that. If there's anything, anybody knows out there, some airline organizations, connect them with Rafael and with Diego, and they'll take care of it from there. We're looking forward to seeing some great things come out of Falco Systems and Rafa. Just keep us connected, keep letting us know how we can be of assistance and of the exciting things that are happening. I really thank you for taking the time for being on here. And actually, he talks about being this is for airline solutions. He's right there at the airport today. So let's see how fast his boarding will be.
Yeah, I'm going to Guadalajara. My flight is 10:27, and this is an example of exactly what I'm telling you. My flight is at 2 p.m. So I arrive here 4+ hours before my flight, and I'm camping here at this lounge.
Mhm. Well, enjoy, have safe travels, and let's connect. I'm in Chicago for the month of June, so when you get back, let's see if we can connect over here in person and see how we can collaborate together. Again, everybody, thanks a lot for joining today. Appreciate you being on Tuesdays with Ro. Next week, we will have, let's see, June 11th. We're doing a little fun thing next week. We're having the wedding planners and event planners and destination parties, everything being June, the June wedding month and June bride month. We're going to talk about the pitfalls of destination weddings and how to avoid them and how to connect with people to have the great party for your family, especially in destination events as that. Then on June 18th, we're going to have Leroy Pacheco from the New Mexico Loan Fund talking about small business financing for micro businesses. And then on June 25th, we're going to have Marvin Lozano and Micaela, his wife. They're going to be talking about balancing life, business, and culture. So great things coming up. Look forward to seeing you then. Thank you much. We'll see you.